Hello viewers, welcome in another episode, and today we will see three Japanese batmobiles. Not really, because maybe some of those look like cars taken from Batman cartoons or movies, but reality can be stranger than fantasy. We will start with the most famous of all of those three. Some other can be very obscure and probably some people will be surprised. So this is Hot Wheels car culture. Those are other four cars in this set. I will start with a little bit of background for this car because, as I told you, this is the most famous of those. So shortly, in 1991 it won 24-hour Le Mans, which is great achievement. It wasn't very fast. It wasn't as fast as some cars from Group C, but the Mazda 787B had something very important working for it: reliability. Yes, you can be very quick, you can be the fastest car in the world, but if you won't finish race, you can't win. So maybe Mazda 787B had not so many achievements, but winning Le Mans, that's one of the greatest one, and it may, just that is enough to call this car legendary. But I will tell you a little bit more about technical information and a little bit more about history as well. There were only 5 Mazda 787 built. In 1990, 2 787s and 3 modified 787Bs in 1991, and one of those won Le Mans. Those cars were the only car with Wankel engine, because it wasn't just a regular engine, petrol engine, like in most of those cars who were competing there. This is Wankel engine. It was a little bit crazy engine because imagine it could achieve 900 horsepower at 10,000 revs per minute. But for that Le Mans race, just to be sure everything will work perfectly, there will be no breakdowns, failures, it was lowered to 700 at 9,000 RPMs, which is still amazing. And there is myth, because of Wankel engine and because Mazda won that Le Mans race, and then those engines couldn't be used. So there is myth it was so good, so powerful, so fantastic, it was banned. No, Mazda was already thinking about giving Wankel engine and going different directions, so myth is only myth. But about model itself, for a Hot Wheels, it is a very nice casting. Black livery, nice wheels, that black mat looks impressive. Some people maybe don't like it, but Hot Wheels released many other color variation. So we have main lines, we have premium. There was huge gap between first premium and this one, and I will show you something interesting because some of you probably already know, some not. As you can see, there is rather big gap as for Hot Wheels. So it means we can remove engine cover. It's not so easy to do, but we can remove. It was like that with first casting, then we got some main lines after long break, and those main lines, even you can't open engine cover, all those details are there, and on YouTube you can find videos with people customizing, cutting engine cover, so we can remove it and put it back exactly as in this premium model. Maybe this isn't most detailed, but for Hot Wheels I would say it is good. If you use marker and color some of those elements, it would be even better. But generally speaking, this is very nice casting. The next one, it will be more Batmobile than other two models in this video. The history of this model is very complicated. Because even you can see here Nissan on this model, it isn't really Nissan. It was designed by British engineer and race car designer Ben Bowlby for 2012 24 Hours Le Mans, and Nissan participated, supplied some parts, so you can see powered by Nissan Nismo, but then there was also Panos involved, and soon there were some friction. Panos took over, they removed Nissan livery, they removed information it was Nissan, because it wasn't Nissan, and there were some parts supplied by Nissan, and at the end there was even worse than that, because there was a lawsuit against Bowlby and Nissan. So it wasn't story with you know, like smooth, nice cooperation. The car itself, it looks amazing. It looks really like Batmobile. Very unusual shape, very unusual layout. It wasn't as powerful as two other cars we will see already seen today, because the engine, by the way, you know, after split the Nissan engine was replaced. The car, you know, it had some decent racing career. Maybe it didn't win big titles, etc., but there were some points taken, and some of those results weren't that bad, you know, taking into consideration it was very small engine, because the later one, it was 1.9 liter only, and 300 bhp, that's not that much, but still the car could make times on the level of LMP2, if I remember correctly. And then it was rather economical for race car, because on 40 liters fuel tank it could do 150 kilometers before going to pit stop. so it's less than 27 liters per 100 kilometers. That's not bad for race car. And I'm happy Sparky made this little very interesting, very strange looking car or model. But this is not all, because we have another one and another Nissan. This time it's black. Surprise, surprise. Nissan R89C Le Mans Shakedown Test at Paul Ricard 1988. 64, so we can expect really nice quality, and I will tell you, quality will be amazing. That's from the technical point of view. As for model, this is the best of those three. Again, it's not very successful, exactly like Delta Wing. It wasn't pure Nissan product, because even here you can see Lola. It was made together with Lola. No huge successes, some reliability sorry, issues. So there was a situation when it didn't finish up races, then it finished some, got some points, but it isn't even close to be as successful as Mazda 787B. But model itself is fantastic. Starting from the lights, you can see those are really amazing. Behind those acrylic covers we have towing eye, we have separate piece as wiper blades, we have fantastic wheels with Dunlop tires, there are brake discs and caliper. Maybe they are not as detailed as it could be, but it's still for 164 model, and let's be honest, 64 is not the cheapest one, but it's rather on the lower end of how expensive those very detailed cars can be. We have exhaust on the side, we have inlets, the rear wheel is covered, but don't worry, for not too long. Acrylic lights in the back, wing supported by properly modeled elements. It's not like they are one piece without holes, no. 64 did good job here. Okay, it could be better, it could be photo etched, not plastic, but it is still good. We have antennas, and as I said, we can see wheels because we can remove engine cover. And here it's something which is really nice. For 1/64 scale, those details are fantastic. Okay, there are cars with better details, but most of those with engine bay detailed has less details and not as good as here. So this is really good. We have engine, even look here, Nissan with Nismo badge, V engine, suspension. Maybe suspension is a little bit simplified because in some models we can see springs as separate elements. Here it's just painted, and with macro we can see it's not that great. Without macro it's not that bad, but I like macro because macro shows everything. If something is good, it will show it. If there is some shortcomings, you will know. And still, for this price, I don't think we can expect more. Usually it's much less. Even weathering of those heads on that V8 engine, that's really nice touch. So those are 3 models. Oh, by the way, this is something very nice as well. Magnetos. It's really nice. We can turn it upside down and it will still be in place. So those are 3 models I wanted to present you today. I wonder which one is your favorite, or maybe you wasn't even aware about existence of some of those. So in comments, please leave comment if you like it, if you are surprised by something. It helps me a lot. Not only it helps with reaching more people, because algorithm likes comments and likes and subscribes as well. But I have so many models and only so much time. It is easier if I know what you like, so I can prepare next videos with cars which be more interesting for some of you. I know we like different things, but then I know so many people likes race cars, so many likes rally cars, some like vintage cars, some like modern cars, skylines, etc. European cars, American cars. It makes easier to prepare content which, at least from time to time, will be closer to what you like. But anyway, thank you for your attention. As usual, all the best for all of you and see you soon. Bye bye.